This morning, Adams County deputies are searching for suspects in a deadly shooting at a house party early Saturday morning. A North High School senior was killed. 7 others were injured. 9 News reporter John Glasgow joins us from the newsroom this morning. John, investigators have been talking to neighbors. They're just trying to get more information.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Gary. Investigators will also be talking with some of the teenagers who were at that house party as well. We've obtained some video of the moment the shooting started. We want to warn you that you're going to hear the gunshots, and some people might find this disturbing. The shooting happened early Saturday morning around 3 o'clock in the morning at a house on Dawkins Street. A camera from a house nearby caught the group of young people pouring out into the front yard. That's when a 2000 Chevy Tahoe GMC drove by and someone inside opened fire on the crowd. Some of the people in the crowd shot back at the SUV before it took off. Some neighbors reported hearing up to 20 gunshots. 7 people were hurt. A student from North High School was killed. Adams County deputies identified the suspect vehicle, but not the driver or who else may have been inside. Now deputies are trying to find the people who were inside the SUV.
I'm just glad that we're all okay and we can talk about this, and hopefully somebody will be held accountable, and it will never happen here again. That's my only hope.
So the district attorney says that they are looking into everything, including whether the shooting was gang-related. But this has been a traumatizing weekend for these high school students. Westminster Public Schools says that they're making mental health professionals available for anyone who needs some help, Gary.
It really is pretty amazing that that many teenagers in one spot had that many guns with them.
Yeah, it's something that investigators are going to be looking at, how many guns were in the home, as well as the suspects, as we mentioned, that they're looking for, who are driving that 2000 Chevy Tahoe. So
hopefully they'll find them soon. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
A man is in jail accused of placing a fake bomb behind an Irish pub in Wheat Ridge. The bomb squad was called out to a suspicious device behind Clancy's Irish pub yesterday. Investigators say it was made to look like an explosive, but after a couple of hours, they determined it wasn't dangerous. A 27-year-old man is now facing felony charges. Police say he's also facing a menacing charge for a similar incident at a Wheat Ridge bank last month. Police have not yet released his identity.
The rising cost of groceries is hitting families in Colorado pretty hard. The price of eggs, butter, and bread are up double-digit percentages from this time last year. Now the city of Denver is launching a new program to try and provide some relief. Here's 9 News reporter Matt Jablow.
A lot of my neighbors are frightened.
West Denver resident Andrea Loud has been distributing food through a nonprofit organization to people in need since the beginning of the pandemic in 2020.
I wanted to concentrate on fresh produce for this area because we are a food desert.
She says because of the rising price of food.
One word, outrageous.
There has never been a greater need than there is right now.
One bell pepper can cost almost $2 now.
Which is why Loud says she fully supports the City of Denver's Emergency Inflation Relief Program, a new initiative designed to help families struggling with food insecurity as a result of the increasing cost of groceries.
I'm happy to hear it. It is needed. If you talk to any of the food pantries, they will tell you that their flow of patrons has doubled.
And we will provide you free food boxes that have really healthy items such as chicken, eggs, milk, vegetables.
Lisana Munoz is deputy director of the Denver Agency for Human Rights and Community Partnerships. The agency will be giving out food for the next 3 Saturdays at different sites around Denver. They're also handing out food gift cards to Denver residents who fall 200% below the federal poverty limit and who are referred by a nonprofit partner group.
1 in 3 residents in Colorado are actually showing eligible for food stamps or SNAP benefits here in the state of Colorado, which shows there's a high need for access to food and, more importantly, affordable food.
Well, there are 2 more of these events that are happening. The next one is on Saturday at the Ascension Catholic Church. The final one is in 2 weeks at the National Western Complex. Both will run from 8 o'clock until noon. With midterm elections just over 3 weeks away, inflation is top of mind for many voters. This weekend, Colorado Democratic Senator Michael Bennet defended his party on the issue of inflation on CNN's State of the Union, arguing the U.S. is dealing with a global problem.
Canada has the same inflation that we have. Every country in Europe has the same inflation we have, the UK. What we need to do now is fix the issue, and I think we can fix the issue by bringing our supply chains back to the United States, by making sure that we are benefiting from the Inflation Reduction Act in the sense that we are leading the world in the transition from fossil fuels over the next 25 years.
Bennett and his Republican challenger, Joe O'Dea, will debate on 9 News on October 28th. It'll cap off our series of 6 debates over the next couple of weeks, following debates for Colorado's 7th congressional district and all the statewide offices, with the exception of governor. The full schedule of debates is available right now for you on 9news.com.
And one thing you want to know is a peek at the weekend. It's going to be kind of a split weekend. A nice Saturday, 75 degrees with mostly sunny skies. Then a change begins to come our way. We'll be 66 degrees with some scattered to isolated showers on Sunday. Cooler still for your Monday.
And one thing to know, starting today, there will be that culvert replacement that CDOT will be working on for the next 4 days. Highway 6 will be closed between Eagle and Wolcott again today through Thursday, the 20th. So you'll want to take I-70 through that area as your workaround.